War Eagle Auburn family, we are here. Halftime Mississippi State game. The faces of the panelists tell you everything you need to know. Auburn up 6-3 in what is a snooze fest of a game. Click like and subscribe on the YouTube. You already know what we do right here. Um, Make sure that you are going to be checking out the War Report on Twitter and Instagram, and then the TikTok TW Report, guys. Is there anything worth talking about at this halftime as far as this football game is concerned, other than the fact that our offensive line is playing like trash and Bo Nix does not know how to throw from a stable platform? Is there anything else y'all want to mention?
Auburn basketball is 3-2
Three and
without
two, Auburn
Cooper.
basketball just beat Memphis tonight, and we don't even have Sharif Cooper playing. That's really good.
That's a good thing. I woke up today.
Being
Oh,
alive,
Being alive is great. You know
Bill
what I'm saying?
Clark went to his third straight Conference USA division. He won his third straight Conference USA division title, going to his third straight
For
conference
UAB.
game.
yeah.
UAB.
Congrats to UAB. You know, Bill Clark
Yeah.
doing his
Going
thing.
to be
It's
coach,
beautiful.
patting that resume. I'm so happy, with what he's done there. And hopefully Mississippi State can come back and beat Gus away from Auburn. You see what I'm saying? I think this loss, looking as bad as we've looked, him winning, Mike Leach in Mississippi State beating Gus in a game where we're still so much better than them on paper. That would be it. I think this would be the nail in the coffin.
Here's where, like, I understand the offensive line has been terrible. The throws that he's making from an unstable platform are not the ones I'm talking about where he's
I'm not gonna put all. Yeah, some of these
It's-
throws, Bo has no pressure on him, and he's not planting his feet.
His mechanics fall apart if the rush pretty much if the pass rush is there early in the game, he loses his confidence in his mechanics and he starts just freewheeling it. That is not all on the offensive line. Like, there are tons of quarterbacks who overcome poor offensive lines to play serviceable. I'm not asking Bo Nix to throw for 400 yards in the first half. I'm asking him to hit wide open receivers and make throws when the opportunities present themselves. I get it that there are opportunities that are not there because the line is not blocking. I 100% get. I'm talking about the throws that he can make that he's not. It's a combination of the two things. It's not.
And there have been few of those tonight.
Yeah.
And so here's the thing that I was talking about as well in the chat and a little bit with B Will before we got on. I think a lot of the play calling has to do with our coordinator, Chad Morris, not being confident in our ability to block up front. So he's trying to get the ball out of Nick's hands quickly. I just don't think repeatedly throwing screens is going to be the way to have to do that. He needs to scheme a little bit better against this pressure because they're blitzing. I would love to see what the percentage of times that they're blitzing. It's pretty high.
Right. They're I mean, and to Mike Hicks' point, I mean, anyone who's watching football can tell this is what this kid does. You know what I mean? He throws off his back foot, he runs right. And there were times pressure was coming up the middle, to Keontez's point. Yeah. Yes. And he had to get out of there. I don't even now, we did see Bo play hero ball a few times in this game as well, is what I kind of hope he would stop doing in his 23rd game as a player, when he was rushing to the right and threw it across his body, and it could have been a very dangerous throw in the end zone.
You ain't Patrick Mahomes. Sit your.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's like
watching too much NFL Live. He's
again.
Lord.
Tempo is one of those things that we have to establish based upon usually we don't go tempo until we start picking up a first down or two. And we haven't done that consistently. Going to get Mike here into the stream. And I just don't know why.
Cut the check, baby.
Cut it.
I don't understand. Like, I don't like the plan of attack at all. Like, I just don't. I don't think we came out with a firm idea of how to attack this defense, other than these quick screens to the outside, and that just seems to be our plan way too often. It's just like, okay, we want to try to establish something short and quick. Let's throw a quick screen. And it's like, everybody's ready for that, dog. You have to be able, not just counterpunch off of that, but literally scheme a better play for the short, quick passes. And we're not doing that at all.
Right.
And I've seen defenses attack this defense all year, so I know it can be done.
It just looks like they have no confidence. It looks like they have no confidence in Bo throwing a forward pass, even in the short
Or
game.
I said it's a combination of not being able to throw passes consistently and our offensive line not being able to block for longer than 35 seconds, if that long. Like it's like one Mississippi, two Mississippi, and they're in there.
Yeah.
And because Bo's pocket presence tells him to just get out if he sees a
To
free
the right.
rusher, then he doesn't know what to do beyond that. Like he
Not even-
he literally is just like, oh, okay, let me just try to make something happen.
And it's not even that he bails. It's not just that he bails if he sees pressure. It's like you said, if the game starts with them getting pressure, he now has happy feet the rest of the game.
Yep.
And as he is trying to avoid pressure, he doesn't read the pressure anymore. It's not like, okay, I'm getting pressure from my left. Let me see if I can step up. No, it's just that wide ass loop-de-loop that he runs around the field so he can get clear because he knows he's fast enough to evade most of the rushes on the defensive line. So it's going to buy him more
It's a really
time.
good thing here. Isaac Okoro had 15.
Okay.
Good job for Okoro, man. That's awesome.
But man, it's really frustrating to think middle of the season, and it was. Now we know. Now we know that it was all the subpar competition.
Vandy, wow. Whoa. No, that hit hard. That hit hard.
We're not
That comment hit hard.
No,
I'm
we're
laughing
not
to not cry. Is that okay?
I'm laughing to not cry.
emotional.
Listen, man, it's really bad out there though. Like let's be clear.
What is this offense? What is this offense exactly?
Dumpster fire
You know what?
juice.
Maybe
What
Bo
it
is
is.
trying to get Gus fired. I would love that. Love
You
it.
know, but here's the thing. Like, I don't actually think Bo is. I hear me out here. He's not the biggest problem we have tonight.
Agreed. I agree.
He's not the biggest problem. I'm not saying he's not a problem. Hear me.
No, he's not. He's
The biggest problem.
okay.
to
He
me
said
still is
the
offensive
biggest.
Correct.
He said the biggest.
Yeah, I didn't
He's
say
a
he wasn't a
problem.
problem. He's
a
definitely a problem.
So he's 49% of the problem.
Right.
49% is a little heavy. I would say he's probably closer to about
48?
33. So here's where I would assign blame right now. Offensive line probably gets about 40% of that.
Yeah. They're the biggest percentage.
Whatever the gap is between that 40% and that 33 I just said is going to be on offensive play calling, because I think the play calling is awful. The rest of it is on Bo Nix to not be able, like, again, as I said earlier when Keontae was talking about, when the opportunities are there, he's missing them.
Well,
And so-
I'm not defending Bo. Please don't take this as that. We understand the importance of Bo getting off to a good start in games.
Correct.
I just don't understand why. I'm sorry. No, go ahead. Finish your thought.
When he doesn't get off to a good start, it's the work is reeling him back in, right?
Mm-hmm.
And getting him to settle down. When he
Right.
doesn't settle down, he just gets progressively bad, right?
And here's another issue that we have, and I'm gonna let you get back to your point, Caesar. Is like, if we're going to throw those screens to the outside, somebody's got to block. Somebody. Like we have, this has to be the worst blocking set of wide receivers I think Auburn has had in the last 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we just don't block well on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
But we're still analyzing this in game 10. I said in pregame, there's nothing that they're going to do tonight that's going to tell me anything that we haven't seen in the first 9 games. Absolutely nothing. Right. So this is the same old, same old. This is about what I expected. You know, they've set the bar very low. You know what? We said that the game would hinge, our keys to the game, DB play, right? Because they're a passing football team. And somehow, for a one-dimensional football team, our offense is playing down to the competition. One of the worst teams in the SEC. And I put this mostly on coaching. I'm going to let Bo off the hook tonight. Because I agree with Isaac. I don't think that Bo is our biggest problem on the field, right? I think, listen, to that last comment, they all need to be sat down. They need to have several seats, have the whole stadium. Everybody needs to have a seat, right? They only letting in, you know, however many fans. So there's plenty of seats for everybody to take in Jordan Air right now. Everybody needs to sit the hell down, and we just need somebody new to stand up. This is it, man. I hope that this is the thing that warms Gus's seat going into next season, so that we can have a serious conversation about getting effective leadership in here going into 2021 or at some point in 2021. So
Can
up the Jets, call Bobby Louder, let's get Jetgate going because
I got something positive.
What about the football team?
No, Justin Powell scored
okay.
26 points and 8 rebounds in the game against Memphis.
Okay, I was about to say, there's no way you have anything.
That's good. I want to talk about something good. Is it okay if we talk about something good?
No, man, because I came on late.
Mike is right about LSU and Florida. I'd rather give Mike props at halftime to talk about this game.
Yes. I told y'all it was more interesting.
I mean, no one disagreed with you. It's just that
I was like, I don't know what y'all watching. I'll be over here at Florida trying to see about this prediction.
I told y'all we were gonna lose this game. I got a chance to have the 1 out of 4 of us to have.
Hey, listen,
that's true.
You may redeem yourself from the Missouri pick you made.
Hey,
you may redeem yourself.
You
should. I am rooting for you, B. I want you to have a good.
I have no problem being wrong. I was extra wrong.
It's okay. You may be able to redeem yourself. You're the only person.
Really the solution there, and he just got in too late.
Hey, I'm willing to forgive that. You may be right about Mississippi State. They may because you know how we have a penchant for making adjustments,
and
right?
that would get us a new coach, and we're gonna credit me with that if it happens.
That's what I'm saying. The night's still young, B. The night's still young.
I will deliver that W to you on a silver platter. Listen, I will UPS FedEx it in a nice golden box.
I will have a crow
send it down there to Auburn,
at
right?
B's expense.
Yeah, but listen, I mean, in all seriousness, nobody here is surprised at what we're seeing. Nobody's surprised.
Just tired.
All Caesar and Isaac's points about about scheme and blocking are all true. They've been true themes all season long. Again, we're seeing the Jekyll and Hyde Auburn, right? The inconsistency, which is what I'm going back to. The only thing we've been consistent at is being inconsistent. That's it. Right. That's it. And that's all. So, to expect to see something different in game 10, right? Like, man, like I just don't know, man. It's game 10. So like, I don't expect to see anything different from this team. We are what we are already. Right.
Yeah, this is really bad. And the thing about it is there's literally the only thing that I can say that is somewhat redeemable is Tank Bigsby looks healthy, and the runs that he's been able to provide us may somehow make Mississippi State say, okay, we have to stop the run. If Auburn says to themselves, okay, they don't seem to be able to stop the run, let's run them. We're clearly better at run blocking than we are pass blocking. That's clear. It's not even a contest at whether or not this offensive line is better run blocking. What is the problem is our coaching staff is saying they're playing the numbers game and saying, okay, well, we have to throw the ball because they have so many. I don't care. If it's only 4 yards, get them 4, bro. Because 3 plays of 4 yards equals a first down.
We need to be running a triple option offense is what we need to be doing. We need to commit to the run to the point where don't even think about throwing the ball unless it's 3rd and 8 or
I would not be mad at seeing them run the triple option for the whole second half of this game. Like turn this into the Army-Navy game.
And then we may actually get to see Mark Antony.
Right. I'm just listen.
I like how you think.
Does anybody else see
JJ Pegues might be on the dive or something?
Tank is playing with an attitude tonight.
Oh, like for sure.
He's playing with an edge tonight.
Because he's consistent. He's consistent at playing well when he's healthy.
Yeah. He's playing with an attitude tonight. I think that was the one thing that I liked. I saw him jawing with some people on the sidelines after Stove got run over. Right. And
we're definitely going to talk about this, Anthony, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so, what I want to talk about is the fact that Allen Flanagan had 16 points for Auburn basketball. That's what I want to talk about. Listen, let's keep this good thing of positivity going.
We will be covering basketball. We will be covering basketball after this week. So
Keon says does not like the triple option idea.
You like this offense
because this offense has been so good, right?
You like what you're seeing? You mean to tell me you like what you're seeing? What's the how much worse can we get?
Bo Nix is 10 of 21 for 55 yards. Somebody do the math real quick. Pull up the calculator.
I think Chad Morris is calling plays for Tecmo Bowl.
What is 21 attempts for 55 yards? Well, how many yards is that per attempt?
What's that? What's that?
10 completions.
No, man.
2.6 yards per attempt.
Yeah, we're the second half is kicking off here, so I'm gonna get back to watching this.
Is it?
Fire.
The
Yeah.
basketball game's back on.
Yeah, right.
Look, we'll be back at you
This
guys.
is
in
a
the
baseball
post-game.
score.
Hopefully, we win this game 6-3. Because
No,
our
hopefully
offense
we
definitely-
lose this game. and
Baseball
we get another
bike.
pick.
Baseball bike.
click like and subscribe on the YouTube channel, all that good stuff. Until then, we'll holler at y'all post game. War Eagle.
Where you go?
Man.
Oh boy.